Hi, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so obviously you will notice that my room has a bit of a setting change. Simply, I don't like my room to look the same for more than, well, I'm not entirely sure as to the length of time I go in between changing my scenery, but I don't like my room to look the same all the time, so I have a habit of changing my room around at random. I also do that to my living room as well as my kitchen, as well as my dining room. I can't really do that to my kitchen. Everything's all bolted in. Can't really do that. But today's video is random facts about Ireland. This was requested, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now because obviously I almost forgot. Okay, this one is 26 interesting facts. I couldn't find anything random. The first one is number one. Halloween was derived from an Irish festival called Samhain. It's also a pagan holiday. Number two, Irishman James Hoban designed the White House. Not entirely sure about that one. I'll have to look that one up. I don't really know who designed the White House, so very well could be it. Number three, St. Patrick's clearing of the Emerald Isles of snakes isn't true. There have never been any snakes in Ireland. I will do a video on that because I'm pretty sure there's more into it, and it is actually a very interesting idea. Next one is number four. St. Patrick was not actually Irish. He was Roman. I do believe he's also Roman Catholic. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Okay, number five. The longest place in Ireland is... Holy crap. I'm not even going to bother to read that out. That is a long freaking name, and I'm not even entirely sure I could pronounce it without making a fool out of myself. So, I will link the website below, which I forgot to do in my last video, so forgive me. But I will link it into the section below, and you will be able to go and try and decipher the name yourself because it is an incredibly long name. Okay, number six, there are more mobile phones in Ireland than there are people. Interesting, isn't it? Number seven, in Ireland, lakes are called as logs, pronounced as locks. Number eight, Gaelic is the commonly spoken language in Ireland next to Irish and English. I thought Gaelic was Irish, but whatever. Who cares? Anyway, number nine, there are nearly 8 times more Polish speakers in Ireland than Gaelic speakers. Number 10, according to Irish birthday traditions, people hold the birthday child upside down and bump the head slightly on the floor. The bumps correspond to the age of the child. It is believed that this tradition brings good luck, or could bring brain damage. Not entirely sure which one would come first. Ugh. Number 11, the average Irish consumes 131.1 liters per day, the second highest per capita consumption in the world behind Czech. I'm not entirely sure as to what they're saying that they consume, but that's what they're saying. Number 12, Titanic, the unsinkable ship, which sunk in its maiden voyage, was made in Ireland. Number 13, the Tara mine near Navan is the largest zinc mine in Europe and the 5th largest in the world. I don't know how that would come up to Ireland, but whatever, sure. We'll go with that. Number 14, Irishman John Tyndall, was the first scientist to ever be specifically referred to as a physicist. I cannot really explain what a physicist is, so if you want to know, look it up. Don't know, never paid attention to that much in school to figure what that meant. So, number 15. William Edward Wilson was the first person to accurately measure the temperature of the sun, which is 6,000. Holy crap. I can't read numbers to save my life. So 6059 Celsius, because I suck. 16. Ireland has had its own Olympics since the Bronze Age, called the Teletian Games. I butchered that name. 17. Rotunda Hospital in Dublin is the longest continually operating maternity hospital in the world. Now, it gives me a date underneath this. It's 1745. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is, so yeah. Number 18. The term boycott comes from Irishman Captain James Boycott. 19. Ireland's oldest pub, Sean's Bar, was founded some 900 years ago. Number 20. Ireland is the only country in the EU where abortion is still illegal. I'm not going to get into anything difficult about it, but I do not believe that you should be able to have an abortion. Unless, of course, you are raped. I think that is the only time that it should be allowed, or if it's going to harm you and the baby. I am of the frame of mind that if it's not going to harm the child's life is a bit more important than the adults. But that's not up for my debate here. Okay, 21. There are more Irish people living outside of Ireland than in Ireland. 22. Ireland's most famous musical export is U2. That is a band, just so you know. Okay, 23. According to Census 2011, most of the Irish population identifies themselves as Roman Catholic, 84%. Okay, 24. Ireland's most famous include Michael Fassbender, Pierce Brosnan. Now this is a name I'm probably going to butcher. Kylan Murphy and Colin Farrell. Number 25. Drisheen is a type of pudding made from cows, pigs, or sheep's blood, while holy crap, I can't read. White pudding is a mixture of pork, cereal, bread, fat, and suet. Again, probably something I'm not reading right. It's whatever. Periwinkles are sea snails boiled in salted water. And last but not least, number 26, the harp, also known as the national symbol of Ireland, the Celtic cross, the shamrock, and the Irish wolfhound are all well-known Irish symbols. Okay, so that is basically the end of my video. I actually did pretty well and cut my video in half, because my last one was hellishly long. But if you have any countries in mind, please let me know and I will do them for you. Please also keep in mind that the countries I've already done will be in the description below. And that is about it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night and blessed be. Alright, so I'm going to elaborate on some things for Ireland. Okay, so Gaelic is Irish. It's not the English name referring to the Irish language, and it is not commonly spoken at all. Like you said, Polish is spoken more frequently than Irish. English is the first language of Ireland. Obviously, I'm reading from comments. These comments are actually on the site that I was looking at, and I thought it'd be actually interesting to hear other people's thoughts on that and stuff that they actually do know about it. Okay, so Gaelic is Irish word for Irish, obviously. And according to the last census, 25% of the population can speak it. Most of that number every day yeah, I can't say that name, so obviously I'm going to put the link down in the description below and you can read all this for yourself. Samhain can also be pronounced Samhain. Some people do speak it as that. They also speak of it as Samhain. I do know there's other variations of it as well. Sorry, I'm reading some of these comments and they're just like backlashing everything. Okay, so let's see. It also says St. Patrick wasn't Roman. He was born in Britain during the last years of Roman occupation, but was either English or Welsh. Not that England was, we know it existed at that time. So on and so forth, etc., whatever. Obviously, you don't have to be Roman Catholic and live in Ireland. You don't have to be Roman Catholic to live in England. You get it. It's a religion. Come on now. Also, I want to go more in depth that Titanic, yes, was made in Ireland, but was not exactly made in Ireland. It was not made in the Republic of Ireland. It was made in Northern Ireland. They are two separate countries, just so everyone knows and can understand that. It was built in Harland and Wolff, built in the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Northern Ireland. So there, you know now. Oh, I'm shedding. Okay, so that is it. Obviously, I don't live in that country. I don't study its history on a daily basis or anything to that effect. Obviously, I'm going to get some stuff wrong. So, if you guys know more than I do, then please let me know. Tell me in the comments below. I might actually make an update video and tell you all what I've been told. If you guys know anything I haven't already shared, then by all means comment and I won't mind to share it. So, with that said,